Hello, welcome back to Cooking with Chris. Right, this recipe I've got to admit I've never done before. I've seen it on the internet. It's a doner kebab that you cook at home. Looks good to me, great for when you come home from the pub and they're all shut. You just take it out of the freezer, slice it off and cook it on the pan. It's authentic, but I have never done this before. So let's have a go and see how it comes out. See you soon. Firstly, our ingredients are salt, yogurt, chili powder, onion, milk, ground black pepper and mincemeat. Also vegetables for dressing the kebab. First things first, I put all of the meat into a bowl and start binding it together. I use a 50-50 split of lamb and beef, but there are chefs that use other meat. It depends on your preference. When the meat is nice and mixed together, I chop an onion and then blend it in my Thermomix. If you don't have a Thermomix, any food blender should do the job. You need one of those onions nice and blended so they release all of their liquid. I've shown you here the consistency I'm aiming for to give you a guideline. After binding your onion, what you want to do is press the moisture from them into the meat. Do this by using a sieve and the back of a spoon. Gently press over the meat until you can't get any more out. As soon as this is done, start mixing it all together so that the onion and the meat become one and blend with each other perfectly. If you're happy that the meat and the onion are blended together, it's time for the rest of the ingredients. Firstly, add a good helping of yogurt and then milk. These act as binding agents and also really help for the flavour. As I love my food with a bit of a kick, I've added chili flakes and crushed black pepper for seasoning. To be honest, it's really up to you what you want to add. I also added salt as I forgot to do it when I mixed the meat together. On to the last steps now. Once you have a blended meat mixture, what you're going to need to do is to prepare it for the freezing process. Naturally roll it into a long cylinder shape, similar to a traditional kebab roll, using baking paper and cling film to help hold the shape. When this is done, pop it in the freezer for 3 days. When that's done, we'll get back to it. Okay, your kebab roll has been prepared and it's now ready for action. You're going to need to firstly prep the veg for the final dish. I use carrot, red onions, lettuce and parsley. Secondly, you need to get the kebab meat out of the baking paper and cling film. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, for me it was a bit of a task getting out of the paper, but trust me, it was worth it. When your kebab meat is totally free of paper, start cutting it like you can see me doing here. This was the first time I've ever done this, and I can honestly say I was bloody happy with how it turned out. Once cut, heat up some butter in a pan and then fry the kebab meat until it's crispy and glazed. As soon as the meat is done, take it off the heat and prepare your durum. Okay, that's it, done. I think I've done it justice. As I say, I've never done this before. This is a recipe I've copied off of somebody called Rafika's Kitchen, and I love this so much I just had to try it myself. Lots of ingredients in it, lots of lettuces and different things. Anyway, let's give it a try. That reminds me of the kebab shop, excuse me. Very nice, very easy to make. I recommend you do this. And as I say, thumbs up to Rafika's Kitchen because she made this. Anyway, hope you enjoyed me making this. Please like and subscribe. Thanks, Jack, for your filming and your editing. And I'll see you again next week. Bye.